G'day everyone, it's James here again, and today we're going to be looking at marketing options. Okay, so we're just going to have a bit of a broad overview, and in later videos and posts we'll be going into more detail. So marketing options we're talking about here can either be online or offline, okay, for any type of business. And predominantly most of us look to the online world these days because we think it's easier. And for some people that's true. For others, no. They need to get more face-to-face with people and maybe have coffee shop meetings or talk on the phone and things like that. So basically what we're trying to do with our marketing efforts is have people connect with us so that we can show them what we have to offer and how that can help them. So your main view when you're looking at your marketing efforts is what solution does your product or service offer, and then you present your product or service in that light so that it comes out the best possible way. Okay, so in the marketing side of stuff, I was mentioning that we've got online marketing. So some of the methods in online marketing involve what have we got? We've got social media like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Google+. You've got safe lists, which are email marketing sites where people agree to receive emails from you. Banner advertising, business-to-business websites. You've got Web 2.0 sites. You've got traffic exchanges, ad boards, Craigslist, and there's heaps of places like Craigslist where you can advertise for free. Forum marketing, blog commenting, email marketing, Skype, solo ads, and SEO, and I'm sure there's a heap of other ways that you can do online marketing. In offline marketing, you've got things like canvassing, like with phones. I know one of my friends, what they do is they get the local phone book, and you know that's got hundreds of thousands of people in it, and that's their list. And all they do is they just open up and they just ring randomly. And you know, a lot of people say no, but they're doing all right. Okay. You've got flyers, you've got mailers, you've got newspaper adverts, home parties, coffee shop meetings, seminars, flea markets, trade shows, busking on the street if you want to, door to door, and referral marketing. Okay, so that's pretty much the areas you've got. You've got online marketing, offline marketing. Now within those you've got free or paid. Okay, I generally find free works, but you've got to give it time to work. If you want quicker results, consider paid options. Okay, so we're just going to have a bit of a squiz into the sales funnel side of stuff, where when you're looking at setting up your marketing process. So I'll just scroll this, hopefully. Okay, so basically with a sales funnel, what you're looking at doing is you're looking at setting up your marketing methods, your landing pages, and this is predominantly for online marketing, autoresponder series, your free giveaway, and your product. And the funnel looks a little bit like this. So you can see there at the top you've got YouTube, Twitter, traffic exchanges, Facebook, solo ads, and YouTube. So if they're the things that you choose to market with, and I'm not saying you have to use those, but you can, then before you start marketing them, you've got to work out your process, your flow. In other words, how you're going to get people from those areas to come into your marketing funnel, come through your processes, and then end out the bottom as becoming a team member, being upgraded, and you making commission. Okay, so some of the things you're going to need a lead capture page. Now within IMGlobal you can create as many lead capture pages as you want and design them how you want as well. There's an autoresponder message series. You're going to need to create around about a minimum of 10 messages which lead the person who you've brought into the funnel to like and trust you and become a part of your team. Okay, you want to be able to give them a call. Okay, so that they know you're real and that you're not just some automated robot that sent them a message. Because people people like to work with people, okay? And it adds huge credibility if you can call people who've just come in to your funnel process and you let them know that you're there, you're there to help them. You're there to make sure that they're receiving emails, and if there's anything you help, you don't try and sell them. You just ring them up and say, "Hey, how you going?" Just check to see if you got my latest email, so you came into the team, and let them go from there. You build trust through your autoresponder message series, and then you connect with them again and you answer any questions, and at the end of this process you're going to ask for the sale, okay? And then you just rinse and repeat that through the process. All right, so that just gives you a bit of an idea on what you can do. I've included some places where you can start to apply your marketing funnel. So you've got safe lists, so I think places like Weevil, Listio, Ad Tactics, List Builder Maximizer, List Bonus. Safe lists and traffic exchanges lend themselves really well to autoresponders and lead capture pages, business to business and social media. They lend themselves to a more personal approach, so contacting the people, finding out what they're doing, seeing if they've got if they're open to looking at your business or your product without, you try and get them to ask you about your product rather than try and force your stuff on them. So a gently approach. And the Web 2.0 pages, they're about similar to the IMGlobal, where you build a series of sites around a product and you create the SEO and you get them ranked into Google. Okay, so I'll be exploring more of these in detail in upcoming videos, and we'll be especially this sales funnel, because it's very handy to get to understand that, because you can then apply that to any market, any business, anywhere at all. Okay, and it is the answer to being able to sip pina coladas on the beach with that sunshine shining on your face and having a great time. So that's it for today. Any questions, just connect with me through any of the social media sites on here, or if you're not a part of the IMGlobal team, register on the form there and let me come and help you out. All right, bye for now.